Now, I wasn't going to do this video. In fact, I was going to wait until Thursday or Friday. So I decided, like, you know what? I got an old gameplay, which is the beta, Black Ops 7. And yes, I played bad, but whatever. The point is, not only I play bad, the Carolina Panthers, they play like crap. But the New York Jets, well, they were worse. And the Carolina Panthers got their first road victory yesterday over the New York Jets, 13-6, and now they're 4-3. I keep hearing, you know what? I'm gonna save that little tiny rant. Let me say this. Now, I watched the first half. I dozed off, 5 or 10 minutes. Then I woke back up and watched the rest of the first half before I didn't watch the second half of the game because I was bored and it was just a snooze fest. It was awful. I have watched football games where a defensive battle and the offense is not so great, but this one was just painfully boring to watch. And I'm looking at the stats on ESPN.com as right now. Yes, I'm looking at the Panthers. They won in certain areas. The thing I did not like is that they were 5 of 17 on third down conversions. They committed more penalties than the New York Jets. And they were 1 for 3 in the red zone. Now, granted, the New York Jets, they were worse because they only been to the red zone trip to 1 red zone attempt, only 0. So, the good news is for the Carolina Panthers, they had 0 turnovers. It's amazing what happens when you don't turn the football over versus the New York Jets. When you turn the ball over twice, bad things happen. When you don't have a running game, when you don't have a passing game. If you're a New York Jets fan, I want to yell at the front office and the ownership and be like, listen, I need to see my team go all offense, full throttle, balls deep, all gas, no brakes in a 2026 NFL draft. All offense, no excuses. I'm sick of seeing defenses look elite. Meanwhile, the offense look like hot mess. I just want to get that out there. I mean, the Jets fans, the wins will come. I don't know when. Now, I like the fact that, like I said, the Carolina Panthers, they won the turnover battle. I'm good with that. And they won the fourth down conversion. I like that. But that 1 fourth down conversion, which that gave the Jets the 3 points, is where they went for it on fourth down in their own 40 or 45-yard line. They didn't get it. So they go and take on the Buffalo Bills, and they will not have Bryce Young. He'll be out for, it sounds like he's going to be out at least 2 or 3 games with a high ankle sprain that happened to him yesterday against the New York Jets. So Andy Dalton will take over. So, J.C. Horn, those 2 interceptions he caught, one with the one-hand snag, that's what I'm talking about. That's why the Carolina Panthers paid him big-time money. So all the critics out there complaining about Carolina Panthers paying him big-time money, how you like them apples now? Shut your mouth. You don't know nothing about J.C. Horn. Well, he's hurt all the time. He's not an elite quarterback. When he's healthy, when he's balling like a rock star, this is what happens. Suck it up and own up to it. Okay? You were wrong on this one. Dead wrong. Now, I want to get on the Carolina Panthers for a moment before I move on to other topics. They sitting there saying that, hey, a win is a win. It doesn't matter if it was the Jets or anybody else. This is not college football. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I agree it is not college football, but sometimes how you play does matter. How is it that you shut out the Atlanta Falcons? Yes, I'm talking about the Carolina Panthers, but you have a hard time putting away the freaking New York Jets. By the way, they're winless. And that was the game I was worried about the most, because it could go either way. In fact, I think the Carolina Panthers should have shut out the New York Jets 13-0. The fact that it didn't happen just made me scratch my head. I'm like, if you have a hard time against the New York Jets, what's going to happen when you run into a team that are equally as bad, if not worse? They got New Orleans Saints on their schedule. We're going to see what the Carolina Panthers are all about the rest of the way. It's not just the Saints, it's the rest of the way. Starting right now again at home against the Buffalo Bills. And yes, Buffalo Bills have a hard time beating the New Orleans Saints before losing on the road to the Atlanta Falcons. So we'll see what happens. Now, North Carolina Tar Heels, I don't know what's going on with them, man. Well, all the scandals, all the drama and everything else, you would think that they will come out and get a victory. 2 turnovers, man. That's what's going to happen. That will do it to you. First play of the game, turnover. Last play of the game, turnover. I'm like, dang. It's like the Carolina Tar Heels cannot catch a break for nothing. And my father told me this. They don't have any players. They don't have playmakers. And that's exactly what's going on. Gio Lopez, they need to cut ties with them after the season. They need to let him go. Go get some real players. Get a real quarterback. As for the Texas Longhorns, I'm happy they beat the Oklahoma Sooners. They beat them because of the special teams, the defense, and the offense. They did their thing. I love every minute of it. And they went out and beat the Kentucky Wildcats. And that was a rough one, man. The special teams punt unit was just making mistakes after another, and I don't know what's going on with Arch Manning overthrowing his receivers. So I just don't know. I don't get it. Hopefully he get it together before the season's end. So what are your thoughts on the Carolina Panthers' ugly win against the New York Jets on the road, and the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Texas Longhorns college football? And with that in mind, throwing y'all a salute. What's your thoughts? Have a good night. Catch you on the next video. Peace.